It is what it is. I could have let that experience be like, oh, I'm not approaching women no more. See what happened when I approach women? No, I felt really good after that.
You blow up my line on the same, so tell me what's up. Think you gon' play me, just know that I'm not one of them. Feel like I don't know you, don't come around, no invaders them.
It's your boy Noto, back in these YouTube streets because your boy won't miss a beat. And in today's video, we're going to discuss shoot your shot at the woman you want. Don't worry about rejection. If you're new here or you already been here, go and click that like button, go and comment, go and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go and get into this topic, man. Guys, man, go ahead and shoot your shot at the woman that you find attractive, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Shooting your shot at the woman that you find attractive is just your way of just making a move, bro. You gotta make your move one way or another, man. You gotta make your move. I'm tired of seeing guys in the comments saying, I'm not approaching women no more. I'm not finna do this anymore, man. I'm tired of walking up to the woman. I'm only gonna wait on choosing signals. And if she's not choosing me, man, I'm not finna talk to her and all this other stuff, man. You're really just sabotaging yourself. We gotta make cold approaching great again. Definitely got to make cold approaching great again. A lot of people probably ain't gonna like this video, and I don't care. And if you don't like what I'm talking about, you can unsubscribe. What you even over here for? What are you watching me for? I'm over here dedicating my channel to the people that want to make a change and want to deal with reality, not over some faceless trolls coming on the page talking about what they only tolerate and they won't even show themselves, bro. That's ridiculous. Stop talking about, well, you're not going to approach women, bro. What's the deal these days for saying that you don't want to approach women? If you see a woman that you find attractive, approach her. Plain and simple. Talk to her. In order for things to happen, in order for people to actually get involved with each other, they have to communicate. How are you going to communicate if you're not going to approach the woman like, oh, she's playing games, man? So what? A lot of women play games, so it's going to stop you from trying to go and approach a woman that you want. So you're just going to do that? A lot of guys say that it's a cop-out, man. It is a cop-out. Stop talking about, oh, I'm tired of playing games with the women, or I'm tired of playing these games. I'm just going to wait for choosing signals, and I ain't finna approach the women no more. I ain't worrying about that, man. Yeah, they play too many games. So what? That's the whole point of it. That's a part of the game. And a lot of guys, they really just fear rejection. What it really is, they're not really tired of playing the games. They're just tired of not winning the game. They're tired of not getting the results they want in the game. That's really what it is. Well, that's when I look at everything when it boils down to it. These guys wouldn't be complaining if they was getting the results they wanted with women. They wouldn't be. They would not be complaining saying, I'm tired of playing these games. You're only tired of playing the games because you're not winning the game that you're in. That's all that is. Guys, you got to understand. Rejection, it's a wonderful thing. A person just might be going through something that day. You never know what that woman is feeling that day. You never know what she might be going through that day. You never know how she's feeling, what type of situation she might be in. She could have a boyfriend. She could be married. She could be going after somebody else that she really wants. You know? But a lot of guys saying, oh, I don't want to approach women because they get rejection or they have a fear of a rejection. You're self-sabotaging yourself. Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop being scared. Stop being afraid, bro. I'm going to tell you, one of the best feelings, bro, I had when I was just going and approaching women that I wanted, that I really like, is that you got that fulfilled feeling after that. A real full feeling like you're like, dang, I did that. Even if I got rejected, even if I was like, okay, dang, you know, she ain't want me, okay, that's cool. But the sense of fulfillment that I got when I talked to the all, I went and did it, because so many times I would go hang out at a function or something. I see women choosing, but I never made the approach. I was always okay with just getting the choosing signal when I didn't make the approach. I was like, okay, yeah, she liked me. I was okay with that. But it was ridiculous because I'll go back later on to the house and be like, dang, I could have talked to her. All that regret, bro. And those women that was checking me out, I wanted them. I really wanted them, but it's not going to go nowhere unless you talk to them, man. At the end of the day, it's not going to go anywhere, guys. It ain't going to go nowhere. So you guys sitting back telling me, so I'm only going to wait for choosing signals, or I'm not going to do that. It's really a cop-out, man. Stop capping. Stop capping. Because even celebrities, guys that are wanted by multitudes of women, still shoot their shot at women. So what's stopping at you? What makes you better than them? I'm being extreme in those cases. And guys, they got women hitting them up on the DM. And you talking about they only want, you don't hear them talking about something they don't want to shoot their shot. Even if they don't really have to in most cases. But they have a woman that they'll look at and be like, she's beautiful, but she's not shooting her shot at him. He gonna have to shoot his shot at her. It's just simple. Shooting your shot at a woman, it ain't nothing but you taking charge as a man. Only guys tell us, oh, a real man, only kings don't. This guy's comment, bro, said only kings get approached by women. Kings don't approach women. It's ridiculous. It's ludicrous, man. A lot of guys will go astray listening to something like that, or taking that type of advice. No, approach what you want. If you've been a man goes out and get what he wants. A man goes and pursues what he wants. That's what a man is. So if you want to talk about, oh, this is what a man does or this is what a man does. No, a man go out and get what he wants. He approaches, he takes charge. He say, okay, this is what I want. I'm going to go and pursue that. I'm going to go and put in for that. I see a woman I want, I'm going to go and get her. Or I'm going to inquire about it or go talk to her. I'm not going to be afraid of it. Okay, she can either say yes or no. That's the only thing is she can either say yes or no. A lot of guys ain't got some no's, and now they're coming out with all these cop-outs and all these other avenues to avoid approaching because they've been hurt so many times. I guess hurts from approaching or whatever, but they're in fear now because they've been rejected by the women that they go after. See, this don't work. This don't work. It's just really like a big scarcity mindset. Stop worrying about that. If she don't want you, she don't want you. It is what it is. Every woman ain't gonna want you. You're gonna talk to a lot of women that ain't gonna be feeling you. But at the same time, for the guys that be like, oh, I'm only waiting for a woman to approach me, what do you look like? What are you working on to make yourself look the best? To have women that want to come and approach you? What are you doing? What do you look like? Because even 6th, 8th grade and Michael B. Jordan, they have women that, multitudes of women that want them. You see what I'm saying? Guys like the Aquaman guy, all those other guys. They have multitudes of women, but they still have women that they will approach as well. So what's stopping you? What's stopping us? Us regular guys, what you want to say? Even if you got money. A lot of you guys aren't even confident in yourself. That's the whole thing, bro. That's really the whole thing. A lot of guys are not confident in themselves, so they come up with cop-outs of reasons to not approach women because they feel like, oh, it's playing games, and it consumed a whole bunch of this red pill content that's centered towards women attention seeking and all that, and they're using that as an excuse to not approach women. No, stop running from it. That's what it really is. You're just running from it. And you're trying to disguise running from cold approaching women as being masculine. No, that's dope. Stop doing that. A lot of people ain't gonna like to hear what I'm talking about, but I don't care. If you want to unsubscribe, unsubscribe. I don't care. I don't want you around here. I don't want guys like that, thinking like that around the guys that I'm talking to, the guys that I'm teaching, the guys that I'm sharing my experiences with on this channel. I don't want you here. Because it's BS. You know what I'm saying? It's this BS. So if you see a woman that you want, go and get her, bro. Go and talk to her. The most she can say is no. The most she can say is, oh, I'm not interested or whatever. But you got to get over that. And the more you do it, the better you'll get. I'm telling you. For guys, they be like, dang, man. And you know, you're really scared to talk to that guy. And that's what it really is. A lot of guys are really shy and they don't really want to go and talk to her. Just admit it. Just admit it, man. Just admit it. It doesn't make you less of a man if you say, okay, I'm shy, I have approach anxiety. Everybody has approach anxiety to a certain degree, man. But the thing is, you got to work that off. You got to shake that. But the way you shake that is you have more interaction. You put yourself in the bucket. You go talk to that beautiful woman that you probably would have never talked to ever. And after you talk to her, you might have a wonderful conversation, or she might not be feeling you, but you get rejected. But you might think like, okay, dang, but it wasn't so bad. You still alive. You see what I'm saying? You still good. Dang, oh, you know, I got rejected. It feels a little bad, but you know, I still live. You know. And the better she is, the more the confidence that you'll have in your head. You'll be like, damn, I got rejected, but I'm not scared to talk to this one no more. So you go talk to another one. You go talk to another one. It was this chick at the gym I went and talked to, and like I was like, you know what? I was gonna do my usual, you know, have her checking me out and stuff, and she was watching me, and I was just gonna do the usual, you know. I looked at her a couple times, and then walked off, and I got on the massage chair. I was like, you know what? In the middle of the massage, I got up. I'm finna go talk to her. Man, I'm finna sit there and let this opportunity go by. It's, you know, so I went to talk to her. I said, hey, how you doing? I find you very attractive. What's your name? And that's all it was. You know, she gave me her name and all that. I could tell that she wasn't interested in me. But at the end of the day, it wasn't a bad thing. She was like, you know, she kept it short with me. I was like, okay, it was nice to meet you. You have a good day. It is what it is. I could have let that experience be like, oh, I'm not approaching women no more. See what happened when I approach women? No, I felt really good after that. I felt really good after that, because like now I see chicks like that. You ain't scared to talk to chicks like that no more. You ain't scared to talk to them like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So the more that you put yourself in those situations, the more that you put yourself in a situation where you have to be courageous, or you got to get over some type of fear, anxiety of talking to a woman that you feel like is out of your league and stuff like that. The more you do that, the women that you see below her, it's going to be like nothing. It's going to be like nothing. That's the root of the problem. Guys don't want to admit that they had a hard time cold approaching women. It is what it is. They're like, oh, I don't want to approach a woman. I'm only going to wait for chooser centers. Because it's a cop-out. It's a comfortable place for you to be in. It's easy to say, I'm just going to wait for chooser centers. And be like, I'm not going to address the elephant in the room that I need to approach, that I still need to talk. Even though she gave me chooser centers, I still need to go and approach. You still got to talk. You still got to have a conversation. So what you're going to do, like, oh, for the guys, like, I'm never approaching a woman. She give me a chooser center. She got to come and talk to me, or I'm not talking to her. Well, how's that going for you? You might get one or two. I'm not going to say that it can't happen, but come on, in the majority of cases, a lot of women that you want probably ain't going to see you, or they probably give you the choosing signal, but you still have to make the approach. That's the reality of the situation. The guys want to live in delusion and be like, oh, I'm only going to want women to talk to me, or, oh, look what happened to him. Look what happened for him. Stop worrying about what happened for somebody else. Worry about what happened for you. What works for you in that particular situation. It might have happened the way it happened on this video that you seen. You need to go and talk to that chick and stop BSing. Because you're going to be thinking about it later on. Just like I had another example. A chick that clearly smiled at me and showed me choosing signals. She was waiting in a fast food line and I walked by. She was real fine. She had some long hair, really courageous figure. And I just walked by and I just stood there and I didn't say anything. And I watched her walk by. She came up vicinity, throw something in the trash by me and all that. She was giving me ample opportunity to approach her, but guess what I did? Nothing. You know why? Because I had approach anxiety. I didn't want to talk. I didn't say anything. And now, even to this day, I think back at that chick. I'm like, dang, she was bad. And she gave me those signals and I did nothing about it. You could have made something happen. You just never know what can happen. Even the chicks that you don't even think that you could talk to or be interested in, you'd be surprised at the chicks that don't want you. And if you be like, oh, I'm only choosing signals or cold approaching, that doesn't do anything. That woman probably didn't see you. You probably in a big old mall or function or something. She probably looking the other way, enjoying the festivities, and you see her. So you're gonna sit there, what you gonna do? Stand across the way with all these people walking by? Okay, I'm gonna wait for her to look at me. And if she don't want me, you see how ridiculous that sounds? No, make your move. Make your move, bro. Stop going home with regrets. Stop holding on to these regrets for years. I've done it, man. I know how that feels, bro. That is ridiculous, bro. Like, thinking about the girls that I could have talked to, I'm like, dang, she chose, and she was clearly choosing me. So I got to choose the signals, and I still didn't act. How stupid did I feel? I feel now looking back on that, like, dang, she gave me signals that she wanted me, and I still didn't act. Clear indications that she wanted me. And some women, there was attention seeking, so when they did that and I still walked up and they still rejected me, it wasn't like a harsh rejection. Like when people hear the word rejected, they be like, oh man, no man, she be like, ooh, you ugly. It usually don't go that way. They'll usually be like, okay, I'm not interested in none of that stuff like that. Now, if you egging it on and you keep trying to talk to her and you're still trying to convince her of that, then okay, that's when it turns into simping, and that's when it turns into harassment. But usually when you get rejected by a chick, it's not some harsh, oh, this and that. It's really just, I'm not interested, or I got a boyfriend. They do it passively. They don't do no, harsh rejections aren't really common like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck like that. Harsh rejections really aren't that common. Especially, it depends on the environment or the type of chick she is. But to be honest, on the overwhelming majority of situations, rejection is a calm type of thing. It's like, okay, this is like a shoe off kind of, I'm not interested, you go off. Now, you taking it personally, that's when it's going to make it seem like it's leaps and bounds more than what it really was. You taking it personally, a rejection personally, that's what makes it feel like it's a big Bertha bomb dropped on your heart or your pride or your ego or stuff like that. No, don't take that personally. You don't even know that woman. You don't know what she's going through. You don't know what type of situation she's in that she might have rejected you. All you got to do is just keep going. Okay, I understand that. You have a good day. It was nice to meet you. And you walk away. You take what you learned from that interaction. Okay, that's fine. But your ability to handle that and go about your day as if nothing happened and go and have another interaction, that's what's going to make things stronger for you. That's what's going to give you the results that you want. But if you're sitting there wallowing and dwelling on a woman that's not interested in you, how's that going to help you at all? You learn from doing that. You get the muscle. You see, you're working that muscle. Okay, I got rejected, but I went and talked up to that woman. You ain't thinking about that boost that it give you. Dang, I had the courage to go and talk to that woman. Just keep it a buck. A lot of guys just don't have that courage. There's nothing wrong with that. Even if you become one of the best versions of yourself, or you worked out and you looking good, you getting choosing sentences, but it's still gonna be that girl. You be like, dang, man, I'm kind of nervous to go talk to her. And you go and talk to her, and you might get rejected, calmly rejected, or whatever. But you're gonna feel better after that. You're going to feel better after that. It is what it is. Rejection is a part of the game. And sitting back and trying to use cop-outs and other avenues to dodge cold approaching, dodge approaching women, period, bro. You guys know, I'm not following that wave. Because approaching women and having communication, period, is paramount for getting the results that you want in these types of situations. Communication is paramount. And usually it has to be on the man's side. It has to be done by the man. So stop sitting there acting like, oh, it's all got to be on the woman, or she got to show me that she's interested in me and all that. No, it's not going to happen like that all the time. That's not reality. Now, some women might give subtle signs and stuff like that or whatever, but at the end of the day, we as men have to make that approach, bro. We have to make our move. That's what we're meant to do. We're meant to lead. We're meant to take charge. But if you're not going to take charge in that situation, okay, she's going to feel, okay, maybe he don't like me, whatever. That's not playing games. They're just giving indication. They've been doing this for a long time, bro. Like those times where you see girls, like every girl ain't gonna be like on groupie energy with you. Oh yeah, just falling down and all you need. Guys be talking something. Oh, I only want women that do that, bro. They capping. A lot of these guys don't even have women looking their way for real. I'm starting to really think that the guys that be talking about something. Oh, I only want women that's gonna come at me and stuff, bro. That's a lot of that be on some BS. Show me y'all pictures. Show me what y'all doing. You know, show me what you look like. Have a conversation with me. Come on the panel sometime. Talk to me about it. Share your philosophy. I want to hear what you're talking about. Teach me something. You see what I mean? Because it's like a lot of these guys, I feel like they're really just running from interactions with women, and they trying to cop out by saying, I don't want to do that because they're really fearful of rejection and they had bad experiences. That's really what it is. And if they had girls that played games with them, okay, so what? You learn from that. Now you know when you see those signs from another woman, you know to get out of that situation. That's all it teach you. It don't teach you to, oh, I'm not approaching a woman no more. I'm a king. Just because of some accolades you might have gotten, or just because of a body that you've achieved. That doesn't matter. Even guys with the best bodies, even male exotic dancers still have to make approaches. So what level are you on any of those spectrums? When is it status, money, and all this other stuff, bro? That's not going to cover up for the fact that you still got to approach. It don't cover up for none of that. So at the end of the day, stop running from it and just face the elephant in the room and just get yourself better at communicating so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, for the attention seekers, do your discernment. That's all it's all really about. Finding out the game. The game is you talking to the woman. You having a conversation, you express your interest for her, and then you discern whether she's letting you progress things. You use a discernment by talking to things, you try to move things forward. If she's not letting you do that, then okay, she's not interested in you. It's as simple as that. It really is as simple as that. But a lot of guys don't want to go and approach and find that out. But okay, she might be playing games with me. You know, if these girls give me the signs, she playing with her hair. And guys be in the comments, we talk about, oh, if she get these signs, well, these are just simple signs. That don't mean she like you. But how will you know if she like you or not if you won't go and talk to her? You just going off a look and a little bit of body language, but you still gotta communicate. It could be girl not doing any of those signs, but still to be feeling you if you go and talk to her. So for the guys talking about choosing signals, I done got girls that I went and cold approached. And they showed me none of these choosing signals. And we clicked. You never know what you will click on. She still gotta judge your physical appearance, of course, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm not finna cop out and be like, okay, if I see a girl that I want, bro, I'm gonna go and talk to her. It's just plain and simple. And that's what a lot of you guys need to do, bro. Get out of your shell. Bro, it's not gonna hurt you, bro. I'm telling you, man. You're gonna feel good about it. Even if you feel bad about the rejection, bro, you're gonna be like, bro, the thing is, not feeling bad about the rejection is just thinking about it's not your fault. You know, and there's plenty of women on this planet. And you're gonna have so many good experiences if you keep on just working that muscle. Bro, you're gonna be like, bro, it's not even gonna phase you anymore. That's the point you get to. When you get to that point when it don't even phase you no more, you be like, dang, I talked to her, bro. I'm getting better and better at this. Then you feel like you can talk to anybody. You feel like you can talk to a celebrity and it don't matter, you know? You get to that point. So it's like, bro, if you see a woman you want, just go on and approach, man. It's so many words, that's all I said, man. We ain't finna be copping out. We ain't finna be running from this, bro. That's a part of the game. That's a part of the dating game. You gotta make an approach as a man. You gotta take charge as a man. That's what you got to do. It's the way it is. That's the masculine thing to do. So it doesn't be like, oh, she's playing games with guys. I noticed something. The guys that are always making excuses about approaching women, bro, that doesn't scream masculine to me. It seems like you always making complaints. There's the guys that are winning in this game, guys that are winning with women aren't making these type of complaints talking about something. Oh, I'm not approaching no woman. What guy do you know that's getting a lot of women is mad and talk smack about approaching women? Name me some. Exactly. But anyway, it's your boy Noto, back in these YouTube streets because your boy won't miss a beat, man. If you enjoying the content, go and click that like button, go and comment, go and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. We got a Patreon where I talk about the body game and my experiences and sexual dynamics. And remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves if they're willing to work at it. I'm out.
I'm chillin', I really ain't worried about niggas. I promise I keep it Hakuna Matata. Even though niggas be looking and sounding like me, that boy Morris said I'm not the father. Swear I'm a dog, get vicious when I'm irritated. I might need a shock on my collar. Don't got a filter, just keep it straightforward. I play my position, Andre Iguodala. Ain't no exposing me, I get a D hit or ovary. Don't even go down that road with me. And if a chicken obsessed, I don't need it. I want that Miss Parker with Professor Ogilvy. Bitch ain't no testing me, none of these bitches be stressing me. Capping like they got the best of me. But if she go off and get with another man, really she still gon' be thinking about sexing me. Done with these bitches, let's get to this paper. One piece of the pie, still out on the merit. Chasing that money, Coyote Road Runner, ain't doing no talking, just like Tom and Jerry. Ain't no beef with no drama, it won't make no money to me, it's just unnecessary. But if I'm pushed, I'm gon' have to crash out on a nigga and then I'ma call up as Gary.